Is it time to buy or sell Nvidia stock? In this video, we will explore Nvidia in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, and we are here now to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked Nvidia as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.43. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations, showing a gain of 4.77%. This results in an average return of 0.34% per day since it was classified as hold accumulate. The stock is positioned in the upper part of a broad and robust rising trend in the short term. This scenario typically presents a favorable selling opportunity for short-term traders, as a reaction back towards the lower part of the trend can be anticipated. A breakthrough at the upper trend line at $145.59 would initially signal a stronger rate of increase. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 33.93% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from 12.40% to 37.34%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 0.731%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 32.94% to 6.36% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the feature price between $95.21 and $151. Our latest daily update for Nvidia includes the headline, Nvidia stock downgraded to hold accumulate. The Nvidia stock price decreased by 2.09% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 13th of June, 2025, falling from $145 to $141.97. During that day, the stock experienced fluctuations of 1.93%, with a low of $140.86 and a high of $143.58. The price has risen in 7 out of the last 10 days, showing an increase of 5.06% over the past 2 weeks. Volume increased on the last day by 18 million shares, although this occurred alongside falling prices. This could be an early warning sign, indicating a slight increase in risk over the next couple of days. In total, 178 million shares were traded, amounting to approximately $25.25 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached was $153.13, while the lowest was $86.62. Currently, the price is 7.29% or $11.16 below the 52-week high, and 36.33% or $81.01 below the all-time high recorded on the 15th of January, 2018, when the price peaked at $222.98. Nvidia Corporation is at a crucial juncture, with analysts raising their outlook to a strong buy, influenced by appealing valuation metrics and robust earnings per share growth that surpasses its competitors. The appetite for artificial intelligence solutions continues to rise, especially from large-scale cloud providers and new government contracts in regions such as the United Arab Emirates and Saudi Arabia, offering a significant path for growth. Furthermore, Nvidia is diligently preserving its market leadership in spite of certain challenges such as lost revenue from China and variations in stock prices. The company has adapted by removing China from its revenue projections, signaling a strategic shift amid ongoing geopolitical tensions. A significant partnership with Mistral AI further bolsters Nvidia's capabilities, allowing for quicker service delivery and strengthening its position in the artificial intelligence marketplace. In addition, Nvidia's considerable equity investment in CoreWeave during its initial public offering positions it favorably within one of its most promising segments of artificial intelligence. While some reports suggest a recent slowdown in growth rates and pressure on profit margins, Nvidia's strong pipeline in artificial intelligence remains a central focus for investors. In the short term, these developments may lead to heightened stock momentum as market sentiment shifts favorably. Over the long term, ongoing investments and strategic partnerships could cement Nvidia's dominance in the artificial intelligence sector, potentially propelling its stock price towards new all-time highs. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned NVDA a buy grade alongside a hold action. On Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned NVDA an outperform grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned NVDA an overweight grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned NVDA a buy grade along with a hold action. On Thursday, the 29th of May, 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned NVDA an overweight grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Nvidia stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Nvidia. The Nvidia stock currently presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, a buy signal is indicated from the long-term average. With the short-term average positioned above the long-term average, there is an overall buy signal for the stock, suggesting a positive outlook. Should the stock experience further gains, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $142.59. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at around $129.42. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average will prompt a sell signal. Additionally, some negative signals have emerged, which may impact the stock's short-term trajectory. A sell signal was issued from a pivot top point on Thursday, June 12, 2025, and thus far, the stock has declined by 2.09%. Further declines are suggested until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, there is a current sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, also known as MACD. Yesterday, trading volume increased amidst falling prices, serving as a potential early warning, indicating that the stock should be monitored more closely. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence, sell signal. Pivots, sell signal, 2 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal, 49 days ago. Short-term moving average, sell signal, 2 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal, 32 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal, 31 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal, 37 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal, 25 days ago. The relation between the short and long moving averages, buy signal, 16 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Nvidia. Nvidia finds support from accumulated volume at $139.19. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is anticipated when the support is tested. The stock displays average movements throughout the day, and given the strong trading volume, the risk is classified as medium. In the past day, the stock fluctuated $2.73 between its high and low, which represents a change of 1.93%. Over the last week, the stock experienced a daily average volatility of 2.09%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Nvidia, let's quickly review some important fundamental data. First, let's discuss the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A high PE ratio might suggest that the stock is overvalued, or it could indicate that investors are anticipating significant growth rates in the future. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of the year 2025 is anticipated on the 27th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can have a substantial impact on stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Nvidia. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Nvidia is at $142.63. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Nvidia encounters its first support level at $139.19. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Nvidia from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 9th of June, 2025, Koch's Tench executed an insider sale of 1 million shares of common stock. On the 6th of June, 2025, Stevens Mark A conducted an insider sale of 168,849 shares of common stock. On the 9th of June, 2025, Stevens Mark A conducted another insider sale of 190,000 shares of common stock. On the 2nd of June, 2025, Kwang Jen Hun executed an insider sale of 660,000 shares of common stock. On the 2nd of June, 2025, Stevens Mark A conducted a sale of 125,836 shares of common stock. Based on the most recent 100 insider trades, we have determined that the insider power is negative, with a ratio of negative 70.459. In total, insiders purchased 1,811,784 shares and sold 11,477,494 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $137.04, reflecting a decrease of 3.47%. This stock exhibits medium daily movements, indicating a moderate level of risk. Additionally, a sell signal has emerged from a pivot top identified 1 day ago. Is Nvidia stock a good buy? Nvidia currently presents several negative signals, suggesting it might be a candidate for selling. However, considering the potential for a turnaround, it could also be seen as a hold or accumulate opportunity at this time, while we wait for further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical outlook, we have revised our assessment of this stock from a buy to a hold or accumulate. After reviewing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Monday, the 16th of June, we anticipate that Nvidia will open higher by approximately 16.5 cents, starting at $142.14. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. It is essential not to base your investment decisions solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. Here is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your insights. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. Wishing you successful trading and a pleasant day from all of us here at Stock Invest.